Okie dokie, here we are for announcements. The announcements are there really aren't any announcements. You can join our Discord, the links are on the profile. You can find our Blue Sky, that's also on the profile. If you don't know what those things are, ask someone in chat for that. They'll give it to you. That's pretty much it for announcements. I'm not going over the schedule. Schedule's pretty regular. We play the first and third Saturdays and the second and fourth Wednesdays. Okay. That being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and move into our gameplay section. Here's everybody. We're going to go ahead and introduce our players, and players only. Do not introduce your character, please. Thank you. So let me just go ahead and make just a skosh bigger so we can actually read your names just a little bit there and bring you guys right up next to me. All right. Cool. Let's go ahead and start with Apostate. Go ahead, Apostate. We're doing this alphabetically, so.
Hi, I'm Apostate. They, them. I'm really raking in the benefits and the curses of starting my name with an A.
There you go.
Excited to be here. This is my second campaign here. But this time we are not in the military. So I'm really excited to see how this more kind of personal campaign goes. Super excited to probably die and roll a lot of ones for y'all, because I just hope that I can keep the tension going by just critically beefing it when we most need the opposite to happen.
Yeah. And in direct competition for that last bit, we have Brian. Go ahead, Brian.
Up yours. Hi, I'm Brian. I have played in several games. Most recently, I can be seen here. Well, maybe not seen. Heard some Saturday nights playing a character whose name I suddenly don't remember.
It's the
Great Panjandrum.
There you go. You got him.
In Door of Eternity.
That's right. The Great Panjandrum. All right. Go ahead, Larinia.
Hey, I'm Larinia. So I'm extremely new to D&D. This is my second table. First table is still ongoing. So I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Go ahead, Sin.
My name is Cynthia. This is my fourth campaign with Azeroth. And I've been playing table RPG since 77. God help me, I'm old.
Sorry, I had a diabolical thought after you said that, and it was to ask everyone if anyone has had a birthday in 77 to raise their hand, and I decided to just say this instead. So that's my diabolical thought. I'm not making anybody raise their hand, not calling anyone out. Go ahead, Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I am known for playing the healer.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that happens.
Sure thing. And D.
Hello, I'm Dee. This is my second game with CJ, but I've been playing TTRPGs for probably like 10 years. I eat all of Apostate's luck to roll nat 20s at the best possible moment, and I am Lee's secret twin separated at birth, and that's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Oh, I have about 7,000 words to read, so everybody buckle up as we set the mood here for Kingdom of Darkness. The war carries on. In every village in the south of Krunth, in every town and city, there are bodies in the streets, buildings burned to ash. Screams of the innocent and of honorable warriors reach for the sky at all hours of the day. Helcorth is besieged on all sides, a fortress city that closes the gap between the eastern and western Scarapticas. It guards the shortest road to the north. The Krunth Defense Force holds onto it, paying dearly in lives for every foot of stone and street. The gutters run red with the rain and snow mixed with the blood of heroes and demons. Tal's crusade sorties and skirmishes daily, probing for weaknesses in the city's defenses. When the city falls, the roads to the north will be open. Every day the CDF holds onto the city is another day that Tal's forces are delayed from heading north. That is another day the Crunthian military can reinforce the Great Wall that spans the width of Crunth along the cliffs of Navarre, the divider between north and south. Every day counts. Oroganoi's hunters had fallen upon you suddenly. Out from the snow-covered landscape in the dark, each of you had been unlucky enough to be taken away either unawares or by overwhelming force. Each of you had been bitten by the Latro of Oroganoi. Marked and bound, you were taken to the dark fortress that the Executor has taken residence in. A corrupted edifice of blood, bone, bile, and stone. Brought through a charnel house of suffering, your thoughts race in a series of nightmares fueled by the smells and sights of harrowing halls. At the very end, you are placed in a tower, imprisoned behind a door, lock and key not to be seen. Alone with your thoughts of what Oroganoi does to his victims. You wonder how soon you'll be on the menu. Locked in a cell, beaten, broken, and freezing, and exhausted. You've lost track of how long you've been there. No glorious sunlight has pierced the dark veil that hangs over these lands. The smell of charred flesh on the air makes your mouth water. It has been long enough to contemplate, casually, a profane act. It has worn on your mind the timelessness of this place, the near-crushing weight of the air. Perhaps that is the mighty exhaustion that plagues you. As luck would have it, your window, a small cut of stone that reaches toward the sky, brings snow and rain now and again. As luck would have it, there's no warmth to be found here. Your clothes are rags after the thrashing you received at the claws of the hunters that captured you. Through the sanitary sluice, that which you've not the need to often use due to acute malnutrition, you can see machines of infernal make belching smoke into the air near the castle grounds. Your view to the outside brings cold so bitter and deadly that you hope it takes you each night. Roused from your thoughts, you hear the clack of rusty iron sliding through its fasteners, the sounds that indicate the guards are coming to either bring someone new in or take someone away. From the sounds and the sudden screaming of a boy, you know it is the latter. You heave and finally resolve as your guts attempt to expel nothing at all to escape. I'm going to let you guys mull that over for a moment while I load you into your starting scene. All right. Okay. To remind the players and to remind the party, and I see I've got some minor screw-ups here with permissions, so I'll fix those in a moment. But all characters start with exhaustion level 1, 1 hit point, no equipment, no spell slots, and no charges left on any abilities. Finding food, water, warmth, and 1 hour of rest will return these stats to normal. And you all are wearing rags, which have no benefits whatsoever. So, let's see who I'm going to start with. Okay. Let's make sure this is, say, huh. That's fixing. Do you guys see each other's names from the doors you're in, or no? I don't think you can, right?
Can't see outside the doors.
Right, that's what I thought.
Nope.
Okay, that fixed that. Okay. Nin,
Yes.
we are going to begin with you. So,
Nin.
yes, Nin, you have resolved to leave at this very moment. It is at this time, if you have an escape plan, feel free to enact it. If not, there's narrative for that.
Well, the escape plan that she's come up with is to take part of her rags, and one of the times the scum gore comes in to drag her off, she'll be hiding and use it to rip around his throat.
Okay. As you're contemplating your escape plan, you notice a small, very tiny rat rib along the crease of the wall. Stone cell. Long missed by your weary eyes, it's your key to freedom. Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check. Okay.
Is that good enough?
The door creaks open, its weight driving it forward, showing you to freedom.
All right. In the corner of the cell next to me has been someone I've been talking to, singing to.
You've been under the door, across from you.
Across from me.
Yes.
So I'm going to try and go over that way and see if I can pick the lock there.
Okay. And claw at the walls to see if you can find that. You reach the door and you get your hands on the mechanisms on the outside, and you realize that it is easily opened from the outside.
Dark. Dart, it's me. It's Nin.
That's good. Listen, there's a guy to the left of me. He's crazy, but seems decent, and he also has my map.
You have a map? Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't want to say it in case they were listening.
Okay. She opens his door. Is it any lighter in there?
No.
She's gonna
Nin-
help what she can
Are
get
you-
him to his feet and head to the next door.
Are you struggling to see?
Yes, but I'm good at not seeing.
Fair enough. I can see, so I can guide you if you
Ooh.
like.
That would help a lot. Yes, please.
I will, I guess, yeah, move towards leading Nin towards the opposite side of the wall where my where I was passing the embroidered map to.
Nin, I'm having you follow him because you can hear him clearly.
Yes, I can hear him. Can't see him, but I can hear him.
You got the map? You there? You alive?
Am I at the door?
Yes, you're at the door.
Pick the lock.
No, there's no lock to
Is
be
it
picked.
time for the
All right, open the
Is it
door.
time for the daily beating already? Time certainly flies when you're having fun.
We're talking in Cruet. We're not gonna beat you. Listen, can I have my map back?
Depends. Do I go with you?
Obviously.
Climb to my feet, approach the door. When I'm out, I've got it here. I'll hold on to it. But I hold it out so you can see it.
Fair enough. I suppose in the darkness maybe you can't see it, Nin, but it is embroidered. You can feel it. I don't know how good you are at interpreting shapes from touch.
I can, but I'd have to work at it.
Another
you
time,
have-
perhaps.
Yes, but do you know anyone else to get out of this nightmare?
I mean, there's a bunch of prisoners. I presume we let them all out. The more of us that try to escape at once, the harder it is for them to kill all of us.
Very, very true. I like that idea. Next door, please.
All right. Dart will start. I guess in just knowing, I'm trying to work away from the guard door, the central door in the guard room as much as possible. So I'll start going this way first.
Sure. Spindleshanks, do you want to follow them?
Yes.
Okay, I'll have you follow them. All right, continue.
I told Spindleshanks this one, but we're up high right now, from what I remember. So be careful.
Hey, who's
Is the
there?
door locked?
Prison break? Quietly, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm all for it.
Lovely. We're gonna try and get everybody to go at once so they can't kill us all, or
Yeah.
it's difficult for them to kill us all.
Good plan. I'm Hadrian.
Dart Griffin.
Oh, gotcha. All right,
Nin.
kid.
Next door.
This cell is empty.
All right. Nobody in that one.
There was a gal on the other side of my wall.
Okay. So Dart will point That way there's a guard room we're gonna have to get through. I don't know if there's gonna be how many guards there's gonna be in there, and then there's a bridge. We're up high, so it's kind of our only way is across that bridge.
Okay. I'm coming. We're coming.
Okay.
We're coming. Okay. You guys get to the door.
Hi, Dark Griffin, Prison Break, you in?
Aste, that's you.
Sorry, that wasn't quite clear.
Sorry.
You can't really see them, can you?
Yeah, that's the problem. Who?
Oh, it must be dark for you. Another one of the prisoners. We're trying to prison break, seeing if we can get everybody out at once. Hopefully that means they can't kill us all. Are you okay?
Should I? Yeah, yes, I should. You're right. Yes. I can't really see. Yes.
Fair enough, it's pretty dark. Hello?
Is that my door?
That's your door. Yeah, you should be able to see like little wavy lines.
Yep. I just heard the yeah.
Yeah, so that's you hear whoever's there.
There's a pause, and then I'm here.
Prison break, trying to get as many people as once so that we each individually have a better chance of surviving.
That'll do. You can open the door.
The door's already opened.
This door's
Oh.
open.
Amazing.
We've got to get through a guard room and then over a bridge. Kind of our only way. It's a long way down otherwise.
There are no guards in sight.
Not in this room, but that doesn't mean there won't be soon.
CJ, you can tell me whether or not you'll allow this, but I have thaumaturgy as a cantrip. Could I cast basically what I want to do is like hold a flame in my hands from thaumaturgy to get us a little bit of light in here, and just recasting the cantrip in that 1 minute interval, if that's something you'll allow.
Yes, I will give you a candle's light worth of light.
Holler.
Any particular color for your thaumaturgy?
Ooh, I'm gonna do purple.
Purple. Are we talking like a lilac or like a deep royal purple?
We're talking like a lilac because I want to actually be able to see.
Okay.
Perfect. And Agna will come out carrying that light in her hands.
Sure, yeah. You got the littlest light.
There's another girl in the chamber back of mine.
Sounds good. You got magic?
I do. I'm a little tapped out, but I have some.
I mean, I don't think anybody's fighting in proper shape, but we can use all the help we can get. I'm gonna go open some more doors. You guys maybe discuss how we deal with the guard room on the other side of that door.
You hear Hadrian say at this point, "Oh crap, you all look like beaten shit."
You okay? Does he look okay?
He looks pretty okay, but he's probably a new arrival. Like, he hasn't been roughed up too badly. That or he scares the Scrumgore, so...
Well, I know who's going first.
Oh yeah, definitely me. You guys are gonna fucking fall over as soon as he looks at you. You know, the gimpy one. You guys can move, because you got light now.
Sweet.
Shit,
Follow me?
he got somewhere. I can't fucking see him. Oh, this is a cage. Okay. He's here somewhere.
Come back.
Oh.
Grabs him. Stay with me or stay with the light.
Yeah, whatever. You open this door here. I mean, Crimson, that is your door.
Prison break happening. Be quiet about it.
Oh, okay.
Do you know who's across from you?
Oh, that's Layla.
Awesome. Layla?
Oh, oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good.
Just so you know, Layla thinks that she's gonna get let out of here anyway,
Why?
because she's been helping them.
Well, thank you for telling everyone that. I own the local. Well, I don't own, but I operate the local tavern and inn. And as you know, our guest, or rather host, is quite the palate on him. So I managed to stay alive by facilitating that in the way of coordinating logistical efforts to get him booze and other stuff. So, not proud of it, but it's how I survived. So,
Why did they turn on you?
I got uppity. You know, you get too comfortable with the nobility, and she air quotes. And you know, they smack you around a little bit. This is their way of putting me back in line and reminding me that I am also livestock. So she looks upset too, like she's been crying. So, but
You do realize that if you come with us, you're going to have to abandon everything you have.
yeah, I'm good with that. I'm really good with that, considering everything I've seen. Yeah,
Just making sure.
yeah, I'm okay with that.
Crimson's gonna like point at Layla and send her a message real quick, like, "Do you need a hug?"
Oh, please don't touch me. Not in the mood.
All right.
Where's the guard door?
S- Dart points this way. There's one more cell, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Layla would. I guess I'll ask. Layla, do you know who's on the other side of your wall?
There shouldn't be anybody there unless they're already dead.
We heard a boy get dragged out earlier.
That could be where he was. Just keeping our folks together, if that's okay with everybody.
Mhm.
Oh.
All right.
Not all of us then?
I
Is
think
there
so.
anything we've seen that could be used as a weapon or a tool
Mm,
I
other
was
than
gonna. Oh, sorry.
she holds up her lockpick.
you guys can make perception checks if you'd like.
I was wondering if I could make a scavenger roll.
Sure, yeah.
Awesome.
Definitely want to do a scavenger roll. Can I open? No.
You can only
I do have a question about the wording of scavenger.
You can only do the scavenger roll if you have the scavenger. Yes, what is your question?
The wording is you always have advantage on this check. Does that override or does that balance with exhaustion?
It overrides.
All right.
Cool.
Okay.
What did you?
Okay.
Why can't it, why won't it come up for me?
You just need to roll a...
There.
Yes, you need to roll a wisdom survival check. So you would just roll the survival check.
Okay.
Double 15s. Okay, so you guys scavenge through the cells. You take 10 minutes to do so.
Yeah.
And you find a couple of bones, definitely human, They are they gotta be like foot bones or something like that because they're smallish, but they are definitely usable for like a distraction if you need to like get the jump on a creature. Like get it to divert its attention to a different part of a room or something. That's what you're thinking when you're looking at these. Divert its attention to a different part of the room so you guys could rush them and jump them. These cells are pretty picked clean. Um, you know, so
CJ,
yes,
I would like to ask Layla, is it, who was
yeah,
the one that was helping? I
yes.
want to ask her if she knows if there's an area where they throw people's things.
I know they kind of like just like stuff them in boxes and shit. They don't really have a use for people's clothes, unfortunately. So I'm not sure if yours are in a good state or not. But they'll just leave them lying around, or they'll stuff them in boxes. They don't not something that they care about. So there's not like a chest full of your shit in the next room. What we would do. So
Did
Where would those
they?
boxes be?
When they took me and took my shit, did they do it in a particular place?
oh, you were more or less, for all of you, you were more or less unconscious or like near death when you got searched and looted. So you're not really sure where you were when that happened.
I want my God's damned things. I'm going to start kind of
Dart.
poking around seeing if I can find stuff.
Sure.
Dart, you seem to know this tower very well. Why and where do you think they might throw things they don't want to
Uh,
keep?
this is Brescia. This is the castle. It's my home.
Uh, Layla nods. He's the cobbler's kid, I think. Right?
The
Well,
weavers and the leather workers.
right.
Or the tailors.
Yeah. Not the cobbler, the tailors. You're not their kid. You're you.
I am.
Yeah, but you are their kid. Yeah. He grew up in Brescia. I grew up in Brescia. Most people around here grew up in Brescia. Hell, even Hadrian here grew up in Brescia. You guys are the odd sorts out. So, yes, this is the castle. Our ducal lords and ladies lived here. It's unoccupied by them now, as far as I know. So,
Other side of that door should be whatever Scrumgore they have guarding us.
yeah.
Are there any bars that look of these like metal bars just to get like Hadrian a proper weapon in hand that could be bent off?
Sure, yeah, let's. The centermost objects in this room are cages. They're empty. Blood slaked on the bars indicates that at one time they were stuffed to the point where limbs were bursting forth from the slots, and demons took the opportunity to gnaw those limbs off. They are bolted to the floor and ceiling, and they are all unlocked. Um, they don't look particularly like busted, but there are a couple of you could probably pry loose if you had patience. If you didn't want to make any noise. If you were happy making noise, you could definitely break some and roll the dice, as it were. I intend my puns.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Dart might. I mean, if Hadrian's certainly in a better spot than Dart is, so I might ask, like, can you pry one of these bars off quietly? Use it as a weapon?
I'll give it a shot.
Before he does that, Agna's going to reach out and touch him on the shoulder and cast guidance.
Okay. It starts to screech and he stops. He's, no, I don't think so. Little bit on there still.
I have a question. How many guards are over there?
We don't know.
Could be
There
all
was
of
a
them.
different. Yeah. There was a different retinue of guards when I saw this place last.
I'm sure.
And where is the? I'm gonna come over this way. Where is the door to the guards room?
Yes, please. That would be helpful.
Okay, I know the art says it's open, but it's not. It's closed.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Can Nin listen through the door?
Yeah,
What is it made out?
It's made out of heavy wood with iron banding. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Is this with advantage or disadvantage or normal?
Normal. Oh, disadvantage because you're exhausted. Sorry. Your disadvantage. Roll another
I
one.
doubt if I'm going to do any worse than that. So anything's possible.
So you get an 11. You hear just like it's real quiet in there. The door's pretty thick, but you do hear the occasional pop of embers. There's a nice loud fire in there. It's got to be warm. And
What kind of keyhole does it have?
it has a like skeleton keyhole, old timey.
So Nin could look through it.
Yeah. You peek through, I assume. And you see straight through to the back wall there. You kind of move your head around a bit so you can get a couple of angles. But there is a nice brazier that's lit maybe like 15, 20 feet from the door. Wall. And you can see some manacles and chains to a wall. And there's a blood smear. Looks like a place where someone's been chained and beaten into a pulp before, so.
But nothing else.
Nothing else.
Moving.
No.
I think it's empty, but I'm not sure. But I can open the lock and have Hadrian rush it.
Okay. Do you want to gently open the door, see if you can be quiet about it?
Yes, please.
Okay. Gently open.
What do you want from that?
Go ahead and do a stealth check for me.
Normal with disadvantage.
You're tired. Disadvantage. 9.
God damn it. I need to keep my mouth shut. Well, GM?
You first, big guy.
Okay, here we go.
Slowly, please.
And we pause right here. So as Adrian goes through the door, slip into the more open space, you hear a scrumgore jabbering on in its language. Anybody speak demonic?
I do, I believe.
I also believe I do.
Let me check.
Yes.
creatures. Where's languages?
It would be
Attributes.
yeah, it'd be on your
There it is.
attribute.
Yes.
Okay.
Nin speaks Germanic.
Yes. So it says, Master will want something with more flesh on its bones for supper. Master will want supple flesh and long, thin bones, Master said. Master will want sweet meats and marrow. Which of the livestock best fits Master's wants? It seems to be fully distracted at the moment with its own thoughts.
In which
Good.
direction is that?
It's around the corner. It's in this way. Hadrian's kind of like creeping up on the little guy at the moment.
Do we just let him go?
Nope. Nin is going to slip in if she can. Hello.
Yeah, well, we're
Oh, I
paused.
cannot take an action while paused.
I'm sorry.
Nin is going to try and slip in and see if there's a handy makeshift weapon.
Dart is readying a spell.
Why do you have spells?
I never don't have spells.
What's this thing in the middle?
That's a... Hold on a second. Spindleshanks, are you content being where you are? You're here.
No, prison sucks.
Thank you. I
Or
appreciate
if you
that.
mean more, if you mean more specifically,
Yes, I do mean more specifically, Brian.
I can't see shit. So
You should be able to see the that there's this door and light, and these two women are crowded
I can
around
see
it.
the door, and I can see a couple of people.
You want to head towards that, or are you good? Are you good back there?
I want to move up to the right hand side of the door. From the right hand side would be the bottom of the screen. Okay, where it says
Right there is good.
yeah.
Sorry. Great, because now I'm going to do this. It said now I'm going to do this. Shift. This guy. Hiya.
50 demons come out.
Oh no. I would like to hide.
You're currently hidden.
Nice.
You're behind a wall. Go ahead and roll initiative, guys.
Oh, here we fucking go.
Oh, where is initiative on this goddamn? I do this every time.
With disadvantage, right?
I found it.
No, just roll it normally.
Oh, thank goodness.
You have got to be fucking me.
I really did think it was gonna be me.
Oh my god. You got a 22, Spindleshanks. You're going first.
Can I actually see anything?
No,
Like,
not at the moment.
I guess I am going to hold my action. If I should see an enemy I can reach,
Sure.
I will move in on him and attempt to strangle him with my bare hands.
Okay, you do not see any enemies at the current moment. Are you happy where you are right now?
Let's move to there. I mean, I can see that guy, but I don't think I can reach him.
He's quite far.
Yeah.
45 feet.
Yeah, there's no way I'm reaching him unless I sprint. I guess I'm just going to I'm going to stay there, and like I said, if I have the opportunity to actually attack, I will do so. But otherwise, I'm going to stay
Alright.
behind the wall.
Cool. Nin, your turn.
You have not answered my question as what this thing is between the braziers.
This one? That's
Yes.
That's Hadrian.
Oh, that's Adrian. Well, there, that's better. Thank you. I wasn't close enough. Okay.
Are those weapon
Scumgore's
racks?
in
Yes.
where? Over there?
Over there.
Ah. And that's a torture room. Thing.
It's a
Nin
torturing
is
room.
going to vault that to grab a weapon.
Okay, there are 5 kinds of weapons here, or 3 kinds of weapons here, and there are 8 total weapons. There's short swords, 2 rapiers, and a couple of clubs. All of them, except for the clubs, are very rusty.
Don't care.
What do you want?
Club. It's easiest. It's simplest.
Okay. Alright. You have a club now. It is your
I have a
action
club
to
now.
grab and equip it.
Yep.
So. Let's see, you've moved a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You still have movement.
Then I'm going to move over there.
Sure. It is now the Scrumgore's turn. He turns around and goes, "Ah! Ah!" And then is no longer surprised. End of his turn. Theophania.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright. Well, I can still move and stay hidden, right?
No. If you were to go into the room, you'll be exposed by Agna's light.
I'm just reading my Skulker feature here. I can try to hide when I'm lightly obscured from the creature from which I'm hiding.
Yes.
Ugh.
I should have thought to drop that. I'm
At the
sorry.
very least, let's just move over here.
Now you can see his ass.
Can I shoot his ass?
With what?
I've been building a crossbow in prison. It's taken so long.
That's
Pop off, Queen.
Hadrian. Scrumgore's here.
Oh fuck, that's worse. Oh shit. Okay, alright. I almost shot Hadrian in the ass.
Here, I'll mark your target for you.
Yeah, I just need to check something. What's the range on this frickin' thing?
It's huge.
A lot.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? What the hell is that? Who needs
It's a
that?
lot. You can make it so much worse.
I know you can. I've watched it happen, but still. All right, here we go. I'm not a rogue though, so I don't get like a surprise attack thing.
Nope.
That's a shame. All right. Well, anyway. Boop. Boop.
Ah, okay.
Wow. I'm as surprised as you all are.
You
let's go ahead.
fucking blast him.
So anyway.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. We're good.
Alright, you hit him for 5 points of damage, force damage. How does your Eldritch Blast look?
Well, I was actually going to ask you that question right about now because I don't think she's ever really done it before.
No, she hasn't. Alright, so as you reach out, there's a line of multicolor energy that just cuts the distance between you and your target, and those close enough to it hear the mad laughter of thirsting gods.
Theophania
Theophania, what?
Theophania shivers, and then I think I have like a little bit of movement. I'm gonna go there,
Okay.
so as not to immediately get scrunked. That's it.
Okay. Crimson, your turn.
Is it okay if I ask the party real quick what I should do next?
Yes, if
I
you...
have two things I could do.
Yeah, due to your
What do you
rookie
have?
due to your rookie status, you will get a couple of free questions. here and again.
Okay. So I could do one of two things. I have Firebolt. I can attack. Or what I could do is I could try to see if I can do an honor check to make him only go after our big beefy guy who actually has HP.
I think
Speak my
Firebolt.
language though, so.
Yeah, I think Firebolt is our best. Like, we just want as many points. Well, actually, sorry, no.
I was gonna say we
Would Crimson have fought Scrumgore before, or know anything about demons?
Nope.
we might want to hold on to Firebolt for later. So
It
I
is
have
a
no idea
cantrip,
how.
though.
It's a
So-
cantrip. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say, look, Hadrian's gonna get his focus as soon as he gets up there because he's first in the turn order. So I would say the more damage we can put on him now, the better.
Okay.
In which case,
Firebolt?
I would recommend a knowledge check.
A knowledge check. Okay. How do I do
Oh, yeah.
So you would need to make an Arcana check for me.
that? Okay.
This is a disadvantage because you are exhausted.
Alright.
You can't think straight. Your reflexes are more of what's at the forefront than what you're than actually thinking through the problem. So whatever your first instinct is, you do that.
Alright, Firebolt. Alright, size you did. Alright. Here you. Would this be normal or
Yeah.
disadvantage?
Normal. Exhaustion 1 does not affect attack rolls.
Okay.
You hit him.
Okay.
So as your go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
So as your firebolt arcs across the room, going over Hadrian's shoulder, it splashes across the Scrumgore's body, and it goes unaffected.
Oh, great.
I forgot. God damn it.
Okay. Should I go ahead and move out of the way? Does anyone need to come in?
The only thing I would think of is because Hadrian has eschewed weapons, so if somebody can get a weapon into his hands, that could be good for us.
Oh, that's true. Well, I guess I'll just stand here and look pretty.
Okay. Layla slides down the wall and just starts praying. Start your turn.
Okay. Fuck it. We ball.
You hit him.
We ball again.
This is your that you miss.
Martial arts, alas.
Yes. Right.
How does it feel to go from healer to harmer?
Very fun.
Okay, so with the knowledge that you hit once and you miss once, how do you harm this little guy? This little guy.
I think Dart is just like running, does a side lunge over this corner of the table, and just is like a running overhand hammer punch on its back. And then he comes around the side and tries to punch and just goes right over its head.
Nice.
Ogna, your turn.
I'm gonna move over this way to put the table between me and the Scrumgore.
Good thing.
And that also gives me better line of sight to cast Sacred Flame on him.
Sure.
Oh, it is a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw.
Certainly is. Go ahead and cast your spell.
I think I did. Oh, do I have to?
Oh, you did. No, you're good. Roll the damage, though.
Oh, okay. Got it.
No,
got it.
you're not to make the save.
Nope. Yep. Nope. I'm sorry. Well, that's good.
He fails. He plus 8.
You rolled crit damage by accident.
Oh, I don't know
You
how I
did-
did that. One second.
Oopsie. He only takes 1.
Yeah.
He does not dodge it. He does take 1. A little lamplight of candle light pokes him in the shoulder. Ah! End of your turn.
And then can I drop the cantrip too? The light that I'm holding.
Yes. Say goodbye to your thaumaturgy light. Okay.
Not for me.
All right. Adrian Laughingsteel goes, "Oh yeah, send me in first." And he comes in here,
Stand here, bucko.
and he's gonna grapple him. I'm going to choke the life out of you, you little shit. Let's see. This acrobatics is better. But he's grappled. Ah! There's my little grapple. There it is. Like, now I'm gonna punch your teeth in. And he cocks back a big fist and slams it forward towards the Scrumgore's face. The Scrumgore, like, moves his head out of the way and goes, Alright, Spindleshanks, your turn.
Alright. I heard tell of weapons around here. So, I'm going to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 25 feet. And 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, I guess. I'll sprint.
Sure.
And I seems like I'm either slightly away from the weapons or I'm sitting on them. So I will grab a short sword.
You will be able to grab that at the beginning of your next turn, because dashing is an action. Oh, and it is an action to grab and equip one of these.
Just because we are all at 1 HP, does Hadrian get advantage for me flanking the Scrumgore?
Yes.
Okay.
He should roll a second attack. He misses even
well.
worse.
It was worth it. We are all at 1 HP.
Yes. Spindleshanks, you'll be able to grab and equip a weapon on your next turn because dashing / sprinting takes your action.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn.
You got it.
Okay. Nin.
Nin is going to come in and run here. He's flanked.
And overwhelmed.
That should give her... Huh?
And overwhelmed now, yes.
So she should be able to hit him with her club.
And at an advantage, yes.
An advantage. Doot.
Yes, that does hit him. Go ahead and click damage for me.
I will take that happily. What does that do to our scummy little friend?
He resists most of it, but you bonk him on the head, a good bonk, and oh!
I don't know. Does Nin have a second attack or not?
He does not.
I don't. Okay.
You're
Yeah.
not quite there yet.
She hits him hard on the top of his head.
Yep, good old bonking.
Bonk bonk.
It is now his turn. And he's going to do his multi-attack. He's going to take a bite at Adrian. He misses, and he's going to try to stab him with his fork. He hits him. Dealing 4 points of damage to Hadrian. Theophania, it is now your turn.
As it must be. CJ, quick question.
Yeah.
If I try to Eldritch Blast this thing, is it gonna hit one of my good buddies here?
Only if you're rolling that one.
Oh, what a thing that you are saying to me. Alrighty, Roo. Alright.
I swear to God.
Well, can only hit Hadrian now, because that's the only one you can see. And physics being what they are.
That's true. Nin is in shadow. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, so this is fine. This is fine.
You're not stealthed anymore, by the way, Nin.
Okay, well it was.
Hey, actually, wait a minute. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, you know what? To quote an idiot, which is me, I'm gonna move here. Is there anything in this room that could be conceivably grabbed as a weapon?
Not from your angle of being in the door. But on, around the corner, there's some weapon racks.
Alright, okay, alright. I just need to read a description. Oh, god damn it. God, 30, there's 120 and the other one's 30? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
No.
You're 30 away.
No, I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at...
Scrumgore? Are you yelling at the Scrumgore?
I'm yelling at D&D. I would never yell at the Scrumgore. I'm actually quite proud of the Scrumgore.
No, he's managed to hold off 8 of you.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do then, because I just have a feeling that this is gonna go better. What I'm actually going to do here is cast Mage Hand.
Uh-huh.
And... Oop, come on now. There we go. So... Theophania's gonna, reach out, and this is just stuff she's barely got a grip on, but she's gonna cast Mage Hand to pick up a weapon from the rack, and then bring the Mage Hand over to Hadrian, to give it to him.
This is an allowable use for Mage Hand, I would definitely say, because it's really funny. What?
Here you go.
There's 3 weapons here. There's there's clubs, there's rapiers, and short swords. What do you give them?
Let's give him a short sword.
Okay.
That would be about it for me, because that's like a full action, right?
Yep,
pretty sure
that's
is.
gonna be your full action. So you give him a short sword, and he says, "Well, not to look an invisible gift horse in the mouth, but thank you." And that's your turn. Crimson.
Can I ask the party for advice real quick again?
Yes.
Okay, so clearly Firebolt did not work that well for me last time. I might try the honor check and see if I can get him to, how does honor check work exactly? If I get him to only be interested in me, would that cause him to not be able to hit other people? Or how does that work exactly?
So if you do the honor check, he has to fail it's meter beat. So you set the threshold when you roll it.
Mm-hmm.
So when he makes his roll, if he fails and your purpose is to get him to only attack Hadrian, if he fails, he may be honor bound to do so. If he succeeds, he may regard you as the most insulting and or offensive and or dangerous thing and may go after you instead.
Makes sense. Should I try it, guys?
If he's compelled to attack you, he does have to spend his action to break out of the grapple and thus not attack Hadrian, and then that's 3. And if he does try to move, that's 3 attacks of opportunity. It's not the worst idea.
You've stumbled into a win-win.
Okay. I think I'm gonna try it. If you guys are good with it, I'm gonna try and honor check the guy.
Go
Okay.
for it.
Alright, so Crimson's gonna go yell at the Scrumgore, and she's gonna do the universal insult towards it. She's gonna turn around, bend over and start smacking her butt, and make a face at him.
Ah, okay.
Come after me, man. You're dumb.
Go ahead and roll your honor check for me.
Is it an
I mean, it
ability
is
check?
the level of what Scrumgore would understand.
Yeah, that's their level of humor for all right.
Is it an ability check?
It is an ability check, so it's at disadvantage.
Oh, it doesn't see. How do I do it at disadvantage? I just roll it twice.
Yes.
Okay. I'll do it real quick. Oh, there it goes.
Okay. He's gotta beat an 8. But he's got a -1. It wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah.
He sees you do this, and he just loses his little mind. He starts...
If I run from the room, will it,
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
can I run from the room, or will that interrupt the honor check at all?
No, you can start running from the room now. He's going to want to chase you and kill you.
Oh, God!
D&D is a serious game, and this is a serious campaign.
Who's saying it isn't?
Nobody. Nobody said it isn't.
This is a serious exploitation of Scrumgore psychology.
Right.
Okay, Chris is gonna see the blood loss in his eyes, and she's gonna go, okay, good luck, guys, I'm just gonna book it. Was that an action, or can I still dash?
You can walk, but you can't dash. That would be your action.
Okay.
To taunt the little bastard.
I can go, okay. Where would be the best place for me to hide? Can I go
Run
inside?
Behind the wall?
Yeah, run for a cell.
Yeah, is there a cell nearby? Which one's closer? Alright, I'm gonna go run to the right, away from Layla, and get as far as I can.
That's where you're at. Right there.
That's where I get. I'm running, guys, bye!
Layla prays harder. Dart, your turn.
Alright. We whackin', we smackin'. Alas.
Alas, you miss.
We whackin' and smackin' again.
Oh, that one hits.
There we go. 7 points. Whack whack. Dart is now just like he pulls his first hit because he doesn't want to whack Hadrian, and then he's just like, okay, and now he's just doing like boss rootin' open palm heel strikes against the Scrumgore's face.
And it goes limp in Hadrian's grip, and he drops it. Splats on the floor. You have slain it.
Oh, okay. Good. Everyone's chill. We're all good. Everything's fine.
Everything's good here. We're okay. We're fine now.
Is it safe to come back?
Should be.
Yeah.
Its body begins to burn away. Dust and ash.
Bad we can't eat it.
Dart, what's beyond the next door? A bridge?
Bridge. Everyone grab a weapon, though. I'm stealing a short sword. Or everyone who knows how to use a weapon, grab a weapon.
I'm liable to cut myself with such a thing.
What is here on the table?
This appears to be some kind of religious altar.
Anything useful?
Candles and shit.
I search it.
Hey, go make a investigation or perception check depending on the nature of your search. Visual search only or auditory only search would be a perception. Physical search would be a investigation check.
Investigation.
I can come give you a +1d4 to that if you show like.
If you want, sure.
Yeah.
See what we get.
And Spindle
Oh,
Shanks,
for fuck's.
yeah, just looks like the usual candles. There's a skull there, and a bowl of blood. Spindle Shanks, you wanted a short sword. You know how to work the item pile.
Yeah.
Yep. So Fanya, if there's anything in there you want.
Actually, I have expertise in. Could I make an Arcana check on this altar, CJ?
Do you want to use your thing?
I want to roll first because it's a re-roll after the fact, I think.
Well, let's see here. Yes, it is. So you may make a Arcana or History check.
Yeah, let's do it. At disadvantage?
You are tired, yes.
Okay. Well, no, I'm good. I pass. I don't wanna. I'm good.
Okay.
Is there a short sword left here?
Yes. No.
I will be taking. Oh
There's
no. Okay.
there's a
all right.
rusted rapier though.
Oh, okay. No, that's a shame. I'm not a rapier girly. I will go investigate that altar though. I won't step in the fire while I do that.
It is going to grab the skull, assuming it's empty. Is it empty?
It is.
Great. Hopefully, Scumgore have so cheerfully already cut it so it looks like a cup.
No. It is not cup. It is not made into a cup.
Damn. Well, she's gonna take it and look for the skinny enough candle to shove down inside it so there's some light for later.
Sure, you've made yourself a candle.
In a holder.
Yeah.
I'm looking around to see if I can find my stuff.
Okay, make an investigation check for me.
He really wants his coat back and his knives.
Okay. Theophania, you wanted to do a religion check on this? Or an arcana? Where were you going
let's
with
try
it?
and let's try an arcana.
Sure.
Let's do that. Oh, come here, little
Your
character sheet. There
your
we go.
coat and knives aren't present, Spindle Shanks. I'm sorry.
I get disadvantage on this, right?
Yes.
Oh, diggity.
You've got too big of a headache to even focus right now.
Yeah. All right. You know what? Then I'm gonna go look around for some other shit to wear.
Okay. Layla thoughtfully shuts the door behind you guys,
Good call.
keeping the warmth in.
If we're around here for a little bit, Ben would also like to make a scavenger check.
Or Ben? I mean, Dart?
Not Ben, Dart. Too many basic names.
There is a pile of rags here. Clothing that has been ripped off the bodies of other people. Perhaps other victims. Let's see, 21. Let's see. You can definitely scrounge some of these. Here you go.
Manacles, chain, rope. And actually, we could use these.
Manacles make a great weapon.
I don't exactly remember how high the bridge is. If it's less than 50 feet, we might avoid fucking ourselves through the rest of this castle, or I don't know.
Has everyone grabbed a weapon? Who wants a weapon?
So, I don't think there's anything left, is there?
There's a rapier and a couple clubs.
Nin's gonna stick with her club.
Okay.
I'll take a club. I'm not a magician who's above clubs.
You're not above bonking a guy. What are you gonna say, Tiffany?
Can I grab, because there are rags here, right?
Yeah.
Can I just grab another set to put over top, kind of like layer up?
Sure, yeah.
Cool. Did the Scrumgore have anything on it? Like any weapons before it collapsed into fire?
No. It had its fork, but the fork tends to go with it when they die.
I'm gonna clear my throat and look to Layla and go, even if you don't know how to use it, you're gonna want one of these clubs.
She nods. Suppose I've thrown my lot in.
You found clothes. Where did you find clothes?
In a pile over there. Can I make a weaver's tools check to, like, just figure out the best way to get the most amount of fabric for warmth on all of the people?
You don't have actual weaver's tools on you.
No.
And
This is not me using... I'm not trying to weave anything new. This is, like, because weaver's tools is a more general than just being able to use a loom. It is all of the things encompassed in, like, tailoring.
Right.
So this is me being like, what size and manner of garment would fit the best around all of these people in order to keep them the warmest?
Rough cloak, but you got rope. You'd have to cut the rope to do that. So you have to use one of those swords to do that. So you can make like rudimentary rough cloaks given the tools at hand. To be perfectly like candid, the thing you managed pre-campaign with your map and your little notes and shit, that was painstakingly done over many, many, many days. So,
Indeed. I'm not sewing anything right now. I'm just like, yeah, like I'm tearing smaller parts of these rags into creating ties to fasten larger parts of these rags to people.
yes, you can do that with what you've got and make some rough cloaks. They're not much warmer, but they are something, and you are in a room that is warm right now. So you've managed to secure some warmth, enough that if you could get to sleep and have something to eat, you guys would be in good shape. So.
I will. So I'm not carrying these all around. I will distribute all these rough cloaks to everybody.
Sure. Everyone's rags now include a rough cloak.
Nice.
Sweet.
Theophania will pick up a
A
club.
little bit.
Sorry, what?
Crimson's gonna clear her throat a little bit.
Okay.
So I know we all just met, but who are you people exactly?
Do you want to chat or do you want to get out alive?
A bit of both?
Ladder. Let's go. Nin, check the door.
Theophania
She
picks
is.
up a club.
Fania picks
I
up a club.
Although, if we could lock the door from the inside, we could all sleep warm for once.
And probably have a bunch of them on the door in the morning.
Maybe. Does morning ever come anymore?
It does. Specifically, mealtimes do. That was... Is there an interval that we would have noticed in which they take people for mealtimes?
I'm gonna give the. You've been down here and locked in a enclosed space for too long to know what time is. You've lost the cadence of the passage of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
In which case, we don't know how long it's going to be until they come for another mealtime. We don't want to be here when they do. Especially
Fair enough.
because,
Yeah.
well, they just took one, so this is possibly our best chance to get out before they come check again.
Point taken. Nin's going to look at the door. She assumes it's locked from the inside.
It is not.
I'm sorry, what was that, CJ?
It is not locked.
It is not locked.
No.
What kind of keyhole does it have?
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Just your regular lever to open the door.
Yeah. Is everyone ready?
One more thing. How much, blood is there around?
It's just looking around. It's a lot. Not the most.
If there's enough liquid blood on this table,
Oh no, it's not liquid.
or wet and tacky enough blood, basically Dart wants to soak a rag to the point where it is unlikely to catch fire.
Mm-hmm.
And if he thinks it is safe and possible, take one of the coals from the edge of this thing and wrap it so, ideally, a smoldering coal that could be used to start a fire later, but is not burning in and of itself right now.
There's not enough blood for that, unfortunately.
Not enough blood? Okay, fair enough.
Nin
you
has
wanna make
a
it work?
skull with a lantern with a candle inside it that's lit.
Okay, that works.
CJ, while everyone's happening, I'm casting a flashing eye over the body and see what kind of work's been going on.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that last part.
Let me see what kind of work has been done on the body. I'm giving it a professional going over.
What kind of work's been done on...
Yeah, how it's been tortured.
Oh, yes. What kind of work's been done on the body? I see. Go ahead and make a medicine check for me. And you need to roll that at disadvantage. Sorry, you're exhausted.
I do have some kind of bonus, I think. I get advantage on any medicine checks on a number of creatures of a type equal to 1 plus my intelligence modifier.
Okay.
One is definitely humanoids, so...
Right. Okay, so...
Will that offset a disadvantage?
That'll offset your disadvantage. So 18. This guy, he's just bones now, but from the marks on his bones, he's been worked over with pretty much everything, from pliers to little saws to grass scythes, definitely scrumgore teeth, definitely some other kinds of teeth, claws. This guy's been ripped to shreds.
Are the bones pretty dry?
They're fairly dry, yeah. I would call them dry, but if you snap them open, they probably still have some, marrow in there that could be considered reasonably, squishy.
Nutritious?
Maybe not nutritious, because who knows how long it's been there, but...
Well, as I point out, I want to take a thigh bone,
Okay.
crack the end off to give it a nice point, suck out any marrow I can get, and then stow it in my waistband.
Sure.
So I have a second weapon.
Make a con save for me, please.
Oh boy, let's see if I peep my guts out.
Spindleshanks dies on the spot.
Is this a disadvantage or is it not?
No, it's a regular con save, yeah.
Roll a 1.
You feel queasy. Very, very queasy. This was probably not your best idea, That bone has definitely been there longer than it looked. And you need
I'll hold it down.
you need to find someplace soonish. Or not that you have anything to get rid of, but you're going to be incapacitated pretty soon. So,
Well, time to open the door. What's the order, gang?
Get
Uh,
Hadrian up front, I'll be right behind.
oh,
Nin's
yep,
right
right.
here, so
You
Nin's gonna open the door. Okay,
okay?
How far down is it?
Just peeking over the edge. It is a good 200 feet to the tops of the trees.
Well, rope wouldn't help.
no, rope wouldn't help.
There's a
What's on the
Go ahead.
What's on the other end of the causeway?
The other end of the causeway, on the other end of the bridge, is a pair of double doors, just like the ones that you had just opened.
All right, come on, guys. Let's see what we've got to fight next.
Right. Go ahead and
Well, leave a spot for Hadrian, Agna.
go ahead and
Sorry.
preload the scene here and activate for us. And you guys should see nothing but blackness for a moment. I
Blue, but hey,
need your marching order.
Adrian first, then Dart, then Nin.
really?
Well, you fight people up front and personal, unlike some of us.
Well, no, I was gonna say it's probably Nin first because she's stealthier.
That's fair. That's fine by me.
Okay. So Dart, Nin, or Nin, Dart, Nin, Den, Dart, Hadrian, Nin, Dart. Who's next?
Hadrian, Nin, Dart.
Then who?
Come on, you cowardly mages.
I'm bringing it over here.
Bring
I
up.
can go next. I can go next.
Okay. Agna's next. Then that would leave
Crimson follow Agna.
Crimson behind Agna. And that puts Theophania here. Okay. Those are marching
What about
order.
Lyrana?
Oh, Layla?
Layla.
Yes. She is a civilian. She's all the way in the back. Okay. New scene, new chat log. Hold on, I gotta try to jostle Sin over to the second floor here. Second. Sin, can you see the tab now?
Nope, it's still blue. It's very pretty blue.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this for you guys. Sorry. And where did Sin go? There she is. Okay. Cool. We got it. We fixed it.
Yay.
Yay. Alright, let me go ahead and pull up your narrative. The stench of blood is overwhelming. You think you're on the second floor, which means that your escape is on the floor below. However, you're unfamiliar with the castle and were in no state to remember what path you took to the prison. Then there's a shrill scream, raspy and broken. The sound runs like a rake through your mind, stunning you for a moment. The sufferer is no stranger to whatever Okay. We're just gonna let whatever traffic happen? Okay. Gonna go ahead and read that again. Then there is a shrill scream, raspy and broken. The sound runs like a rake through your mind, stunning you for a moment. The sufferer is no stranger to whatever torture they are enduring. Help them, or leave them to suffer.
Ugh.
Which direction is the screaming coming from?
This way. The view screen to mine. Adrian goes, "Oh wait, Carly, don't, you're gonna, come."
Even if we can't save them, we need to kill them.
The Scrumgore?
No,
Woman
what's
after
who
woman.
or what is screaming?
Spindleshanks, are you catching up with them?
Well, all I see is black, so.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you're gonna get
I'm
scooped.
I'm showing pause.
I just
Can't
paused.
do anything.
I just paused it so I could check in with you because you weren't moving. I'm pausing it now. As you approach this door, you hear the cackling of several demons behind the door.
Did anyone talk to him?
Talk to who?
The boy who's in there.
No.
Less than thrilled with the idea of leaving someone behind.
There's another scream from the room. This one's
But
closer to a whimper.
There is no way we can fight any demons. It's not like this.
I'm of the same mind. I
Dart?
think
Which way do we go, Dart?
Oh, I can't believe you guys. And he goes over to the door.
Wait.
What the heck just happened?
Well, there was a moral conundrum, and you didn't answer in a fashion that Hadrian enjoyed, so he went for it.
Well, no, I meant all the dice that just showed up.
Oh, yes. The game added you to the order. So, it should not have rolled initiative for you, but it did. So,
fine.
if we're okay with this initiative order, we will begin. If you would like to
All right.
re-roll yours, you may re-roll yours.
Good with mine.
Same.
I would like to reroll mine.
Okay, go ahead.
I would like to re-roll mine. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I
That
think
was
mine's
rude
better
of
than
the
I-
game.
Sorry,
I think
what?
mine's better that I'm
It
good to
doesn't-
manage on my own.
It doesn't seem to let me reroll.
But yes, let me do that. Re-roll for you? Alright, hold on. Just add everybody again. Okay. Go ahead and roll your initiatives.
I think the game did it again.
Can I edit mine to be the 24 that I had originally rolled?
I will edit it for you.
Lovely.
It did not roll your initiative for you yet. What did you say? 21?
Okay.
24.
I will take this new initiative. Thank you very much.
Crimson, go ahead and roll yours. And Theophania, go ahead and roll yours.
Okay.
Oh, so you do want me to roll, huh? I see how it
Well,
is.
Unless you remember what your old one was.
That's even worse. I can't remember anything. All
It's
right, here we
21.
go.
It's 21. Her original is 21.
It's too late. I've pressed the button.
You can edit it later.
No, it's too late.
Do you want this one or not?
I'll take the 21 if I can.
Okay. Alright, Dart.
We're fucking. Fuck! Okay, fuck! I don't know. Shit.
Lots of screeching from these little fucking things.
Yeah, yeah, definitely that's what's happening. We're fucking going. Seven points of damage.
Oh, 7 even with a -1. Yeah, you kill that one.
Incredible. And then I'm gonna use, the rest of my movement to get the fuck over here. And, whack that one on the head.
With your fist?
Yep. Damn, does not work. Help, please!
Theophania, your turn.
This is awkward because I don't know where the hell anyone fucking is, but
No?
Alright.
Explore
If you
them.
get eyes on the room, you'll be able to hit anyone in it.
oh, that collides with the wall. Alright, go here, go here. Is this a room?
That is a room. You just can't.
I'd love if you attacked this one.
You can't.
I can't see.
Can't see
so-
anything. It is dark.
All right. Well, you know what? Wait, is that a torch behind? Oh, that's a torch behind me, huh?
Yep, that's a candelabra.
All right, we're gonna take the candelabra.
Okay.
Maybe that helps. I hope fucking.
I'd love an object interaction.
There you go.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's not great.
You not want to do that? Okay.
Well,
No, object interactions are free actions.
yeah. I still can't see shit.
It's just some candles on top of a piece of
Yeah.
candelabra.
Let me just see something here. Okay. Let's try. Oh, it went away again. Why did it go away?
Because I moved it back. I didn't know if... Okay. So I'll be
No, it's
very
okay.
clear about our
Yeah, I'm carrying-
intentions and descriptions of things.
I'm carrying the candelabra. 'Cause I
Okay.
want to have a little bit of light here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have something I could do, which is take my fucking action. But I think it might be useful for the other people who have ranged attacks. So I'm gonna cast Mage Hand to carry the candelabra and send the candelabra 30 feet ahead of me to spread some light. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is bad. All right, that's it for me.
This appears to be a little girl on the ground. End of your turn. Layla says, "Oh no, what did he do? What did Hadrian, that fool, do? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no." End of her turn. This creature is surprised.
Good luck for that.
This child on the floor is incapacitated. Spindleshanks, it is now your turn.
Alright. I will take a look at the child.
Let's see, you're over here. So, that is towards the light. Yep. You gather, standing here, that there isn't anyone around here. You're unsure of where the rest of the party went, it seems.
Well, I'd say he'll heal right here.
Sorry, hold on a second. I'm having a hard time hearing you clearly. What'd you say?
I I said I can see a couple of people right next to me.
Yes, that's Agna and Nin.
Yes. I'm not sure where, because they went. Oh, they went in here, right?
No, that door is shut. It seems that they didn't go in there either.
Oh,
Can I, on his turn, can I
I was in the
tell him?
back. I was in the back of the crowd.
Yeah, you were in the back of the crowd. You kind of move forward here. If he's coming down the stairs, one of the three of you ladies can point him in the right direction.
Yeah, absolutely. We would nod that way. I would nod that way.
Yes.
Okay. I will give you back 1, 2, 3. Let's see. I'll put you back here, which refunds you about 30 feet or 20 feet. So you can be around the corner here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can see what's going on.
Oh no, I can't. Not really.
Well, you can
If
see.
I go in, will I be able to see?
You should be. If you zoom out, you should be able to see the child there on the floor. But yes.
I don't see it.
Okay.
See two glows.
Can you see them now?
Oh wait. Okay. There we go.
Yeah. That's more than your movement, though.
And I'm going to use my whole move to. Does that get me?
Let's see. You were okay. Yeah. We'll put you here.
So I'm going to take a look at the kid.
Okay, medicine check. Well, that would be on your next turn because that would be an action. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move to Agna. Hold that thought for your next turn. Go ahead, Agna.
Okay. I don't know. I can't see anything, so I'm gonna run around the corner first and foremost.
It's a wall there.
Okay. So there's a bunch of these little guys.
Yep.
Do I have a clear? It's hard to just tell from here. Do I have a clear shot at the one right here?
Yes, you do. It's this little weird, hollowed out kind of creature. Bones exposed, flesh exposed. No eyeballs, but it's looking in your direction, screeching.
Okie dokie. I am going to Sacred Flame it.
Okay. Probably deserves it.
Upside of Sacred Flame is it doesn't need a clear shot. You're just conjuring flames on them.
That's true. I always forget that. DC 13.
It succeeds.
Alas.
It hops out of the way.
Yep, I don't get anything on it. Alas.
Alright, next up. Nin.
Crimson, let's see what they've gotten into now. I would like to point out that Nin has a skull with a lit candle in it.
Yes,
Damn.
yes, ma'am. There you go.
Thank you. Oh, look, people in the way.
Just bumping into each other.
Here. Yep. There's a child on the floor. There's a monster. There's a monster. Surprise monster.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Moving farther would be
Whoops, that's.
would be a dash.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
Nope, that's as far.
Hadrian, who started this, did not get a turn until now. He's going to move this way.
Adrian, you twit.
He says, "Not going to let some kid die!" And he goes in and he takes a swing at this imp. And gives you a nasty look as he goes. He should have a rusty short sword.
Who?
You.
You were
Fine.
ready. You were ready to let the kid die.
I super was. I'll own it.
Miss and a miss. Okay.
And apparently we were right to, because Adrian can't hit for shit.
It is now this imp's turn. It is no longer surprised. That imp is dead. Crimson, your turn.
Am I supposed to be able to see anything right now?
Can you not?
I see like a dim hallway.
Okay. The happenings are in this room.
Okay. I'm gonna move over to this way, which is I can anyway. I can't even see anything. I saw someone pulling. Is there anything flammable near me?
The door that everyone has walked through is flammable. Looks like there's a buffet table there that's flammable.
Wow, I can't see anything in that room. Okay.
You have the best dark vision among everyone. What do you mean you can't see?
I can't see. It's a black bar where the room is for me.
Can you see it?
Mm-mm.
No?
Not
Okay,
at all.
refresh your page.
Okay, that might be what it is. Let me refresh real quick. I was curious why you guys could see stuff and I couldn't.
Yeah, I was having issues too. I couldn't zoom or pull back or move around.
Hmm. It might have.
That's why I couldn't find where everyone went.
Oh, I can see stuff now. Oh my goodness.
If you're having
so-
trouble with Foundry itself, try refreshing your page. It usually fixes whatever's going on. Thank you. So you can see now, yes. So there's this brunch table, or this buffet table that is ostensibly flammable.
Would it help anyone if I set something on fire in here so that we could see a bit better in here?
Probably.
Okay, I'm gonna get as close as I can.
Can you put out fires?
Yes.
Okay. All for it then.
Okay. So you guys want me to put out a fire or set a fire?
More light
Set
would be
fire.
good at this juncture.
Okay. Theophania pulled something in here, right? A candelabra?
Yep, it's over here.
Okay, that's very light over there. What's the best thing to set on fire with prestidigitation? Oh, what's that behind Dart? Where that thing is?
It's a little imp. Looks like it's about to pounce on him and crawl and try to scratch his eyes out.
Is that something wooden he's next to?
Yes, it is something wooden that he's standing on.
Can I? All right. Can I use? So firebolt can set something on fire if it hits it, right?
Yes.
Can I set that table it's on fire
If you can hit it.
using firebolt? Okay. We roll against the table.
Yes, roll against the table. It's a real
Wait,
thing.
Do I just roll?
Yeah, roll your
Oh,
attack.
okay.
Yeah, like you
Okay.
normally would.
Is it a disadvantage or is it normal?
Normal.
Normal. Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna hit it. So this is now on fire, everyone.
Oh, yay.
Does that hurt the imp at all?
Well, no. We're not at that point yet. This is an environmental factor, so that's gonna happen at a certain initiative count.
Okay. Well, it's on fire now, guys. You're
Hey,
welcome.
right.
And I think that's all I can do. So I'm just gonna stay here and look pretty.
Sure. Let's see here. Fire. This color. That's a little G. A little 2P. Right?
Okay.
There. 2.
Huh?
Update. Okay. Nice. End of your turn.
Yep.
This creature's surprise wears off. Okay. Dart, your turn.
Alright, let's fucking fucko. Let's go. Nope.
That misses. Second attack. Hits. Yes.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage on this guy. Goodbye. You've killed it.
Lovely. In which case, I'm going to move to here so that I'm flanking with Hadrian, and then anybody who wants to flank with me on this one can also flank.
Okay. Let's see here. Fafania, your turn.
Well, I guess it's time for some Eldritch Blast.
Oh no, Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What do you mean? What do you mean out of reach? How dare you?
Nothing's out
Sorry,
of reach.
Pardon me. Pardon me. We're having a Foundry and I are having a dispute. There, I think we've solved it. I think we've settled our differences.
I hope so.
Me too.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh.
That never happened.
How-
That's a once-a-year event.
How do you obliterate this little ass imp?
I've used my only D20 that I'm gonna get. I've used my only nat 20 I'm gonna get for at least half the campaign. I didn't want to do it like this, but
How do you
Fania just
erase this guy? Go ahead.
she
Now's a good-
she tries to aim it
Now's
because
a
she
good
doesn't
time
want
for it.
She tries to aim it because she doesn't want to hit dart, but then the beam comes out and it startles her a little bit, so she yelps, but in her yelping that like she moves her hand and it slices the imp in half.
And it crumples into a pile of dust. Dead. Layla is still praying. Incapacitated. Spindleshanks, you wanted to do a medicine check on the child.
Yes.
Okay.
Is he or she fiend or humanoid?
This is the first time you've seen one of these. You've heard about them. It's an Inferni. Humanoid.
Okay.
With some demonic qualities.
So I should get my advantage on that.
AKA a tiefling.
I'm glad I got advantage.
Yeah, 21. Alright, so... probably in the neighborhood of 10 to 12 years old, based on size and femur length or leg length, more or less. Probably broken arm, definitely scratched and bitten and beaten and bruised. You're not sure if the blue is like their skin color or if it's they've been beaten literally blue. You're pretty sure it's the skin color though. In bad shape, in really bad shape. If you guys hadn't come in here now, was probably going to die in the next, from whatever hit it next.
Well, if I could get some rest, I could do something about it, but because the DM started us with no ability uses.
I feel like this is a little bit of hate. This is a little bit of hate for a situation you knew was going to be the case. So, that you signed up for it. All right. Anything else on your turn, sir?
Newsflash.
Is the kid conscious at all?
No.
Okay.
She's not conscious. And she's chained to the floor.
See if she has any other obvious major injuries.
No. Doesn't seem that way.
I'm also thinking about how educational it could be to vivisect her.
Mm-hmm.
But I strongly suspect that the others won't let me get away with doing that. So I just kind of stand up and say to whoever's paying attention, and broken arm, contusions, bruises, possibly some other breaks and sprains. I rattle off a list of what's wrong with her.
Okay. End of turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Agna, your turn.
Oh, because it's the only thing I can do. Sacred Flame.
Level 1. Who's your
I'm
target?
so level
Level
1 with
one.
0 cantrips.
Level one.
Only cantrips. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Is it this fucker here?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the only one
Should
that left alive, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if you... Oh! Fails!
Hey, Yashimachi.
Oh! Oh my god! Wait.
That's it. Only rolled a 12 or it rolled a 4. Sorry, I don't know why it keeps autoing.
Are you
to
doing
critical
push? Is
hit.
it the push to talk thing again?
No, because I changed what my push to talk was.
Okay.
So 4
Maybe
damage.
it's. I'll look at it later.
I'll look at the spell in a moment. 4 is exactly its hit points, and it's dead. You've killed
Hell
it.
yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
End of...
I think Agna's almost a little surprised that she did. Like, she does not find herself in this place this often.
Okay, it's dead. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. You guys have killed 4 of these little fuckers, and they begin, you know, as soon as they're dead, they begin to melt away into dust. So, oh, nope, wrong button. This one. This is where we were. Okay.
Okay. Nin is going to move up and look at the manacles. Hopefully they're as dumb as the ones, all the other blocks she's been dealing with tonight.
Sure, yeah.
What do I need to roll to pick the locks?
That would be a sleight of hand.
Crimson, keep watch.
Okie dokie.
I'm warmer now. Do I get normal?
No, you still need rest and food.
I would
Damn.
love.
Either way, I think I made it.
Is no longer restrained. Okay. Agna, you were saying something.
Oh, are the weapons that are over here on this rack any better than the ones that we're currently carrying? For those of us who are?
Yeah. They're not fucked up for starters.
What all is over there for everyone to pick and peruse?
There is a crossbow, a light crossbow. Just the one light crossbow. Just to be clear, 1 longsword and 1 rapier. There are 20 bolts for the crossbow. Crimson, would you like to enter the room, or are you good out there in the hall?
I was told to keep watch.
Okay, you're keeping watch. Layla comes down the stairs. Fuck, where did everybody go? Adrian grumbles.
Anyone mind if I drop this rusty rapier for this nice one?
Go for it.
All right.
Go for it.
Does anybody want the rusty rapier?
I think I'll stick with my club for right now, thank you.
Hadrian,
Hmm?
would you do better with this long sword?
Nah. Short's fine. We're in close quarters anyway. I don't want to get it stuck on a wall. He's also lost his Scottish accent. I keep forgetting he has one.
That's all right.
That I've lost my Scottish accent?
Things happen.
Alright, anyway.
I'll go.
So the child is.
No, go ahead.
I said I was going to ask if the child was unconscious or not.
She is, yes.
Okay. So. Well, you started this. Who's going to carry our new party member?
Well, maybe she can carry herself. You, guy with you. Points to you, Spindleshanks. You said she's got some injuries. Anything we could do about those, or would she be okay if I
suppose we
moved
could
her?
Give a couple of short stiff sticks or something, and perhaps some cloth. You could wrap her arm.
Oh, you've got plenty of that. And he tears some cloth and he wraps her arm. I don't know if I'm doing this right.
I'll help him. I'll basically splint her arm and make a sling.
Okay. So you've splinted her arm, made a sling. He says, "All right, so you seem capable. I will carry her, if need be. But leave her in your care. Don't hurt her or anything. I'll break you."
I'll go back.
I
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
eye the vicinity of his liver.
He looks you up and down and goes, "All right, you keep your hands to yourself." And he picks her up. Okay.
Crimson, do you know how to use a sword?
I can use a long sword or a short sword.
All right.
Ooh,
Wait, did I not pick it up? I don't think I picked it up. Whoops.
okay.
There's a longsword in the room that you can go pick up.
Okay. Over here?
That's the rapier. This is the longsword here.
Ah, okay.
Close the door.
While they're figuring out trades, there's a door over here, and Nin is going to check out and see what other things might be here. Because, oh, look, a window.
It's a
I
hall.
think.
That's a
Is that a
hallway.
window?
That's a hallway. Let me
It's a hallway.
so everybody can see where you're at. There you go.
Dart, do you know the way out of here?
It is a question, DM. From this area, do I have a general idea of like which way down to the first floor is?
You know that there's a central staircase in the castle that you're looking for. You're not. You're really. This is not an area. It's been a while, been a long time, and you're unsure of where you are. You know, blood loss and
For sure.
all the trauma you've been through. So
We need to find a central staircase. But first, I'm gonna listen at this door.
okay, make a perception check for me. No.
And it is normal for reasons. But
Uh,
it's a 2.
Agna, you've been trying to say a thing for a while.
No, I was just gonna ask Dart if he knew where he was going, so that was it. We're all good.
Okay. Ifania, you're kind of lurking in the back there.
Yes. Well, I was going to investigate and see if this room had shit with me, but it doesn't, so I will just go with everybody else.
Okay. And I see you all the way down there.
Nin. Are those bookcases or chests?
They're chests.
Can she open them?
Yeah, you can open them.
All right. I have no idea what that is.
Fiddleshanks, are you opening that door?
What do you mean the lock is out?
Gotta be next to it physically.
Yeah, you gotta be next to it.
What do you
Oh, what's in there?
It looks like a lot.
I don't know. I'm trying to find out. Oh, a lot of shit.
I think you guys need to be more
Guys,
precise when you're describing where you are. So, Nin is down the hall looking in a chest, looking at stuff, and I think Agna was saying what's in there to Spindleshanks.
Yes.
Spindle
sorry,
Shanks
that's my bad.
went straight into the room, and he's gone. He's in the darkness, and he's gone.
Dart will follow him in. What is in this room?
This room appears to be a lavatory.
Water. Is there water?
Water. This is a water
Everyone's-
fountain, and so is this.
Fucking nobles and they're running water. Everyone drink the fuck up.
I am gonna cast my little candlelight again,
Okay.
CJ.
Okay. Got annoyed of
Oh,
walking around without light?
So appreciated.
Yes, I've gotten tired of walking on around without light.
Time to drink the water.
Nin, there's water in that
We
room.
need to have a conversation about the lack of lighting.
I've got water skins.
Perfect. Let's
Dart, I have water skins. I have acid. I have arrows. I have a candle. I
and
have
a sproingler!
I don't
I
know what-
dibs the sproingler.
Do you have a
Great
long
job.
leather coat and a number of knives?
I don't know. I
You guys are separated by
Show-
a
what-
huge distance.
Yeah, no, let's we're gonna Dart's gonna just
How do I
quickly
take all?
You
Dart's gonna pick up all the water skins and run them back.
chaos.
Can,
Go ahead.
can Crimson talk to Layla real quick?
Oh yeah.
Since I've got Layla and Hayden here. Layla, how strong are you?
Not very.
Do you think you can carry a child?
I suppose yes.
You're not doing much of else.
Okay, I see you and your convincing self. Give me the kid. So Layla takes the kid from Hadrian.
Thank you.
Oh, you freed up my sword arm. What are these chuckle fucks up to? Hey, can we all stop splitting the fuck up?
Yes, but we have something. Okay, I am requesting a trade with various people. Please accept it so I can give you a water skin. Apostate, I have requested a trade. Please respond.
Please respond to my trade. I showed you my trade.
What do you want to? Is that it? You're giving me. I like the water. I'll take it. I accept the water.
Lovely. Spindle Shanks. Here's a water skin.
I have another trade.
Uh-oh. You guys are distributing stuff and things.
Can Crimson keep listening to see if she hears anything?
Sure, yeah.
Guys, I need some help down here. This is more than I can carry.
I
There,
go down
I
there.
can't get this other one.
Once I've had water and stuff.
Alright.
Theophania's gonna guzzle some water and then from the fountain and then go.
All right.
This one's open.
leather.
I can't get this one open.
We need
Why
to go
can't
and
I get
look
this
at
one
the-
coat in
open?
there.
hold on a second, everybody. Chaos. Brain. Please stop talking over each other. Thank you. Proceed.
Let's get stuff
GM.
organized. Yeah.
GM, how
Yes.
do I open this one?
One should be openable. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? Oh, it's locked. Oopsie. Update. Config update. Should be fixed. Try again.
Uh-huh.
Do we have to physically go to the fountain and fill the water skin?
No,
Or-
we could just narratively say you did that.
Okay.
Yeah. The kid is groaning now.
Oop, didn't mean to do that.
And Hadrian appears to be on guard.
Has anyone tried to give the kid water?
That was once I distributed the water skins. That was Dart's next job.
Yeah,
Which
you're a
is-
nicer person than me. Go for it.
Agnes like, let her die.
offering some water to the child.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you found some armor in that chest there. And
Yeah. And I'm trying to split the currency 6 ways.
yes, you have.
I believe we already did.
Yeah, you've done that. It's just there's
Okay.
some left. That doesn't divide out well. So somebody will just have to take that change. It'll let you call if it does or
Would
not.
someone take that
What?
change, please?
Yes, Brian. What was your thing?
Single Shanks is checking to see if his coat's in either of these boxes.
Unfortunately, no clothing here.
All right.
His coat is essentially his armor. So
Was he normally equipped with leather armor?
I believe so. Yes.
Then yes, his coat could be one of those sets of armor. There's 3 sets of leather armor.
Okay, yes. As long as the DM's okay with it, I will see it, grab it, shakes it out, pulls it on.
Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and spindle check.
Please, because I'm having a horrible time with this.
I know. This is the logistics of the game that is unfun. There we go. Okay. You guys are equipping yourselves with what's available in there. Let's see. You guys got everything. There's some candles and some arrows left in this chest. Kid is kind of groany, but awake. And slides
You
down.
can drink the water.
Yeah, she drank the water. And slides down Layla's back and kind of sits on the floor for a moment.
Armor-wise,
Well, she hasn't started grooming. That's good.
does anyone know how to fight in armor?
Not really, no.
No.
Yes, you do.
I do?
Yes, clerics have medium armor proficiency.
Do I really?
You do.
Yes.
Look at that! Wow! I'll take the medium armor. Wow!
Welcome to the big leagues.
Do you want half plate or breastplate?
Which is half plate.
Breastplate is better, technically. Half plate's higher AC but stealth disadvantage. Breastplate's 1 lower AC but no stealth disadvantage.
I will take the breastplate then.
I can also
there's 2
conceivably use a shield.
Were there shields? I don't recall.
There's 1 shield.
Yes, there's
One
one
there.
shield.
It's probably better in the hands of a fighter, but I can use it if no one else wants it.
Dart
Yes.
will hand a set of leathers to Nin and Theophania.
Do I have that proficiency?
You do.
Yes, you do have light armor proficiency.
Can you get that stuff off of me?
Yes, I'll just drop them onto the floor.
I should not have fixed it. Thank
There you go. I'll drop the shield. And I was trying to be cool with all the looting.
It's good. All right. Make sure you equip it so your AC is updated.
working on it.
So sorry. How do I? Sorry. Go ahead.
You double click on it to open it up, and then you drag and drop it. You are in targeting mode. You need to move up token. There you go.
Yep.
Yep. I swear, there's better narrative than this.
I suppose Hadrian can take the half plate. Because Agna would want the breastplate, right?
Yes, I'm just misreading where the placement of the words are on the screen. Yes.
He's going to take the hat.
All right. And then our other three. Crimson, have you worn armor before?
I never worn armor before, but I can wear light armor.
You've got light armor proficiency?
Mhm.
Okay. In which case,
Should someone else take the other breastplate?
have- I have arrows that I can't use, a crossbow case, and quiver. Does someone have a crossbow?
I do.
Okay, I'm going to move that stuff over to Spindleshanks to make it easier.
Thank you.
Yep.
so we have a set of breastplate that, because Spindleshanks, Nin, and Theophania are wearing light armor, Agna's wearing medium armor, Hadrian's wearing medium armor. We just have an extra set of breastplate that none of us can use.
I'm sure we could make it into a very nice helmet.
It'll be fine. I'll just stand in the back.
All right. And then, I suppose, which of you can use a shield? Should Hadrian take it, or should you take it, Agna?
Give it to Hadrian.
All right. Spindleshanks, you have all of the crossbow bolts,
Mm-hmm.
and
I've got 20 that I picked up earlier. There was nothing in the case.
if anyone wants to take candles for their own personal light, feel free. If anyone,
Oh, God,
I would love that. Yes.
They're in this
it's
chest.
over here. Move next to the chest to search it.
You gotta be like adjacent. Why the?
No matching key.
What the fuck? Here, pile of candles. I'm this close to just dumping all of my chests on the floor for you guys. And then setting everything on fire.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
As long as rocks falls don't come out of the sky, I'm.
The kid's awake, right?
Yes, she's awake.
Crimson's gonna go over and talk to her. She's gonna. How short is she?
She's probably. Let me actually. I have her character sheet.
GM's got a character sheet.
Ooh.
She is about 4'9".
Crimson is 5'8", so she's gonna scrouch down a little bit and say, "Hello, what's your name?"
Kind of flinches as you get close to her. Describe her. She's a child, nearly 12-ish probably. Skin's beaten black and purple. She's covered in blood. Her stare is distant and empty. Got some horns coming from the crown of her head, one of which has been broken off. Pointed ears tapering off at a sharp angle, and a round face. Her skin's probably naturally blue with some pink blush. And the rags she wears are even more tattered and destroyed than yours. She is favoring that right arm, though she's also kind of marveled that it's been wrapped. Does not respond to your.
Crimson's going to pull her hand out, and she's going to make a. Let's see, what can I do exactly with prestidigitation? She's gonna make a little sparkle in her hand.
Her eyes kind of widen up a bit,
Mhm.
and she does a thing with her hand and causes the flames in the room to flicker.
Ooh, that's cool. Can you do lots of fun stuff like that?
Make a charisma check for me.
Okay. Just a check?
Yeah, just a charisma check. At disadvantage because you are exhausted.
It's an ability check, right?
Yes.
Disadvantage? Okay. Ah!
She kind of furrows her brows at you and turns away. Hides
Aw.
behind Layla.
Okay, I'll talk to you later, I guess. I'm just gonna walk away in defeat.
And then she,
Before we move on,
Go ahead.
oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
after she hides behind Layla, she goes over to this wall, and then she kind of looks a little panicked, and then she goes over to the statue, kind of crouches near it.
Huh. Before we move on, Theophania, do you want those candles? And Spindleshanks, do you want those arrows?
I would love some.
Gotta double click it.
That's how you do it. I just see arrows, so.
Use the arrows.
They are right below you, Theophania.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll take one.
Adrian,
Do we have anything with what?
Do you have anything what?
I was gonna say, do we have a way to light the candles?
Got candles that are lit right next to you, my guy.
Okay,
Yeah, you got the...
I light one.
Yeah, you light a candle? Okay. Here. 5. Lights. 5. Update. Vanya, I'm assuming you would like to also light a candle.
I would.
5. Anyone else have a candle that they would like lit? Alright.
Nin already has a candle that's lit.
Sure. Okay. Right, yes. Proceed.
Dart would like to listen at this door now.
Perception check.
I am going to give him guidance on that.
Sure. Yes.
Lovely.
Oh, your perception check. Oh, yes. No. Fine. You're good.
18.
18. You don't hear anything in there.
Adrian, if you wouldn't mind coming up front with me.
Side eye Zagna.
Do we want to check our... You want to check our back trail first?
That's the plan.
Well, what about the...
This room's empty.
Good, because I can't fucking see anything in there. This is a brazier. It is unlit.
Crimson's gonna walk over to the kid again and get a few feet away.
We might be able to
but-
sleep in here for the night if we there's bedrooms in here.
If we can take an hour, we might be able to get back to... But we need food.
Yeah.
Dart's going to look for... I guess, what are these bottles?
They are empty bottles of wine.
Unfortunate.
Theophania is gonna take one of the wine bottles and stick the candle in it.
Okay. Crimson, are you watching the kid?
Being the curious.
She's going to crouch down and like hold her hand out and say, "Hey, you're safe with us."
She grumbles. Or Nin, you're being the curious sort and moving on.
She wants to check and see what's further down the corridor. And maybe see what's in these boxes, if any.
Ah, okay. You find, as you open up the first box there, fucking gold.
Oh my god.
Oh
Yeah.
heavens. Okay. Actually, Nin is far more interested in the rations.
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 Crimson's gonna talk to the kid some
Okay.
more.
Sure.
I'm sorry if I scared you.
You guys can do the looting game over there. We got something interesting going on over here by Crimson. The little girl just kind of like gives you a little bit of a side glance and tries to stand a little taller.
Okay. Let's see here. What do you like to do? Do you like any fun games? Oh, I haven't introduced myself at all, have I? Silly me. Alright. I haven't done this in a while. Okay, so I do this all the time. My name is Crimson, and I have to say that I'm a vision. No other girl is quite like me, 'cause no one else could hope to be. So fantabulous and spectacular, see how sparkly I am. I am Crimson. Crimson darling. I like to sing. I am Crimson. Crimson darling. And they tend to ring over and over on repeat. Watch you dance to that beat. I only sometimes mess up the lyrics but pretend you don't hear it. Oh, I am Crimson. Crimson darling. I tend to be charming. Hope it's not alarming. So enjoy the ride, don't bite the sides, no way to explain, no way to stop when you feel the bop they repeat in your brain. Welcome to the bow, watch out now, 'cause I am Crimson darling.
Her mouth is so wide. And she actually says a word now and says, "That was really good. Shut up before he hears you."
You. Who?
Oh my god. We found food in the next room. We should bunker down in the bedroom back there. Lock the door. Bar it.
Everyone, get in here. Let's eat. Let's rest. Let's move.
Apostate, will you accept the trade request, please?
Sorry.
Why
Sorry.
did you decline it?
I didn't. It auto declined.
Hissing sounds.
That's because you weren't fast enough.
The little girl
There, try again.
goes
All
and
right.
goes around and just kind of like is still staring at you, Crimson, and it's just like, uh, um, I like to
Thank you
read.
very much.
Ooh. Tell me more.
I think they all want to go there.
Okay, we'll talk more later.
Layla goes. So she sings. She sings. Everyone, she sings. She sings. She sings.
We all heard it. We all heard it, and hopefully no one else did.
I can sing more if you guys want me to.
Quite good.
Maybe,
Quite good on that.
maybe when we're out of here. Hey, can that dart spear? No, those are arrows. Never mind. I was looking for something to block the door with.
Dart is going to lay the length of chain across this doorway so that if anyone approaches the door without thinking about it, they'll make a noise before they reach the door.
Okay.
Okay.
Spindleshanks, get in here.
Who are you pickpocketing?
Sabrina Matronex.
Why are you putting your hand? She moves
I
away
can-
from you as you put your hands on her to pick her pockets. Excuse you.
Okay, well, I couldn't. I apologize because I apologize. The player could not see what she was doing.
Okay.
Is it a double door?
Yes.
Yes.
Does it close outwards away from us or in towards us?
It opens in towards you guys.
Mm. We could tie the two handles together.
I suppose it might be a better use of the chain. Dart will grab it, tie the two handles together with the chain.
Okay, you have secured the door.
One of y'all with candles want to light the brazier?
Crimson can use prestidigitation to do it.
Cribbity-dividation. There you go.
That's my favorite spell.
Brazier's lit, and you guys can now have good, clean, warm light.
Which means we can eat, drink water, and sleep.
Yep.
You said it was an hour we needed, right?
Yep. Would you like to
Let's do it then.
do that hour rest?
Yeah, Dart's going to be at the door listening the whole time.
Okay. While you guys may now all roll your long rest.
Oh my god.
Hello, frijoles.
How do
I would
roll-
also like to point out that it is 10:30 GM time.
Yeah, it is. I'm good. I'll stop it here in a moment.
I just
how
need to
do
click long
roll-
rest, right?
I just kick the long rest button. You do the long rest
There it is.
in your hit dice box. This is below your background where it says entertainer. To
Oh,
the right
okay.
of your hit points.
Mhm.
L rest.
Rest.
L rest.
Do I do rest configuration new day?
Yes.
Okay.
That should restore your spell slots, your bardic inspiration uses, your first level slots, your hit points. This should do that for everybody, including quick patches for our spindle shanks, and yeah.
It doesn't eliminate our exhaustion just by clicking the button, but is our exhaustion recovered?
Yes, your exhaustion is gone.
Lovely.
And okay. Alright. While this hour is taking place, we're going to stop when the hour is over. But while this hour is taking place, does anybody want to talk to anybody about anything? I have a little RP in here, or no?
Our new little friend has long hair, right?
Yes, she does.
Can Crimson go over and say, "Do you want me to braid your hair?"
For a second there, she kind of looks around the room, like a little sheepish, and then she nods.
Hey, Crimson's gonna start braiding your hair.
Great.
I want to insight check, or maybe arcana check Theophania.
Sure. Yeah.
And what I am trying to get at is she has intimated a couple of times that she does not know what she's doing with her magic, and I'm trying to get a sense of how much I have copped to that. So would that be arcana or would that be insight?
That'd be... Well, these are two different questions, really. Are you trying to figure out more the nature of what she knows about her magic? Because there are natural spellcasters who don't understand their powers, right? So are you checking to see if she's that, or if she is, someone who is fumbling with something that they have, had control over before, and she's just like shaking because of the trauma? Like, what specific? I need more specific information, I think.
I guess I'm trying to get a sense of how. Because you're right. Like there are natural casters who don't understand the nature of their magic, but what I'm trying to get a sense of is like how much of this is the trauma and how much of this is completely new to her.
That'd be insight then.
Great.
Theophania, you may roll a deception or a persuasion check. You may do so hidden if you would like. Either. Just do a private roll.
I'm so sorry, CJ. I'm really sorry. How do I do that?
Okay, over on the right-hand side of your screen, you should see a die button. It's underneath the stage stuff. You should see a thing that says publish roll.
I see. That's very clever. Yes.
You can just switch your nature of your roll to that. You can also do this in the actual roles menu. pop up and it'll ask you roll mode, and that's what you choose. It's in the same menu as the advantages, disadvantages. So,
That's brilliant. Sorry, give me a second here.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Question
Is
marks.
there water in this room?
Pretty.
You rolled a public. No, you didn't. You didn't roll any public anything.
Hoo hoo.
You are unsure, Agna. Stefania is hard to read. Not that you know her name. Not that you really know any of these people's names very well. I'm not sure you guys introduced each other.
Dart introduced himself to everybody, saying, "Hi, it's Dart. It's time for a prison break."
Yes.
Are you real?
And-
Is this real?
Is that directed at the room or at someone in particular?
Well, Dart I assume comes up first, so she's
yeah.
gonna say, but she says it loudly. She's not whispering it.
Real as I can guess.
I don't mind if it's not. It's a good dream.
Yeah. Let's see if we wake up then.
Nin would like to insight check Layla.
Sure. Yeah, what are you trying to find out?
If she is as much on the up and up as
As she seems? Okay. Go ahead and roll your insight check.
yeah, because
Yeah, she seems to be.
okay. So she is what she says she is, which is kind of nice for a change. Nin's still not sure if she trusts any of these people.
Can
With
Crimson?
Puff-
Go ahead and finish, Nin.
No, I was done.
Okay. Go ahead, Crimson.
When the little kid eats, can I ask her if she wants me to make it taste better?
She nods, of course.
Okay, Crimson's gonna make it taste like the best steak she's ever had.
Oh. She kind of like physically melts a little bit. How'd you do that?
Magic.
I can't do
She's
that.
gonna do.
You do
You
jazz
want it.
hands?
Something do
Yeah, I
jazz
do
hands.
hands. Yeah.
Are lucky there's 3 mages.
The little girl goes, "My name's Sabria. You asked." Says that to you, Crimson.
Oh, cute. Nice to meet you.
Hmm.
Why weren't y'all conscripted? Sent to the academy? He's talking to the mage. He'll gesture towards Theophania and Agna and Crimson.
That really any of
Crimson
your
knows-
business?
I was never really good enough for it.
Would Crimson know what that is?
No, you have no idea what that is.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're not from Corinth, then?
I'm from Falcahall.
That explains it. You're not from here
From
either,
where?
Agna?
No, I'm not. I'm not from Corinth.
You
they
speak it
test-
very well.
It is true. But you said they tested you, but you didn't pass their tests?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not really much good at, well, anything, but that's all right.
You saved my ass with those little bone imp things, so you're plenty good at whatever blasting magic that was.
Oh, good. Good.
Gotta find the central staircase. That's all I can remember.
Well, I know where it is. The little girl says,
Really?
This is my home.
Do I recognize her?
Make a history check.
Just a 9 or a 6 actually.
Vaguely familiar features, but you know, it's also an Inferni, so kind of hard to place.
Did you work here?
No.
Then what
Were
did you do
your-
here?
This is my home. I live here.
Would I know the names of some of her potential siblings? Or I guess Dart will ask. Are you the Lord's daughter?
Oh, he's dead.
Were you the Lord's daughter? Why did I never meet you?
She kind
I
of
made-
rolls her eyes and shit. In a very preteeny fashion.
I made outfits and dresses for all of your sisters, suits for all of your brothers.
I have the one sister, the one brother.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Whose
Hadrian
daughter are you?
laughs. He says, I know you. I know your name. I was rattling around in my head and now I know it. This is the Duke's daughter. Former Duke. She's Sabria Matronex, the youngest one. Suppose she's the Duchess now, though. He's now gone full Southern.
Adrian, you have
Whatever's
a lovely
easiest for the
voice.
GM.
Sorry, what?
Oh, Theophania just said, Hadrian, you have a lovely voice. This is a good dream.
We're not dreaming, lady. No, we're not dreaming. What'd you say, son?
I said whatever's easiest for the GM.
Yeah, it's gonna waffle until I settle on one. You know, if I was a better GM, I would have written it out ahead of time and then stuck to it like I planned to, and then I didn't. So, Scottish is not really something I can switch between with something else very quickly, so they're all Southerners now. He goes, she is probably the Duchess now. So
I'm just trying to differentiate here. When Dart's talking about the previous Lord of this manor, that is somebody different from Matronex?
Well, no,
no.
that's the Duke of Matronex. I just call him that.
Okay. But you made dresses for multiple children, not just the two?
Well, I don't go here often. I just assumed all of the teenage children who were rich enough to have those kinds of dresses were the Duke's children.
No. Sometimes our cousins or distant family would be here, and it's just the three of us.
Noble bloodlines. I did not keep track. My apologies.
Not your business, too.
But it doesn't answer my question why I never saw you.
Make a charisma check for me.
All right. Absolutely average.
Absolutely average. She kind of narrows her eyes and kind of turns her gaze away from you, like she's not going to answer that question. At least not right now.
Yeah, Dart has a guess.
Crimson's gonna pat her on the back and say, "It's okay. You can talk when you're ready."
When you pat her on the back, her back is not fully flat. She kind of lurches away from your touch there.
Crimson's gonna send her a message real quick and just whisper, "It's okay. I got you."
CJ, is that something I'd have noticed when I patted her down for injuries?
Yes. When you patted her down, you noticed, of course, that her back is not flat fully.
Could I tell what that was?
No, that's not something like you would have been able to tell because you've never come across it before. Not like a hump or anything like that. So.
Well, I knew it wasn't an injury, so.
Yeah.
Dart. House in Fernie?
I only caught the last 2 words of that sentence.
Was the ducal house in Fernie?
No. I presume not.
No. I wasn't always like this. And she starts crying. Like full, hard, ugly crying.
Oh, it's okay. Okay. Cried.
Nin's going to find the cleanest bed sheet. You're this, sweetie. It's going to be a long.
She's just a puddle now. And then she'll fall asleep in like 10 in a few minutes.
She's going to need to blow her nose at some point.
Yeah. She's a puddle though. Anything else?
Dart's just gonna look at Agna.
Agna will look right back.
Lasers between them. Explosion. God, he's so sparkly. First time it's been used in session. Making faces at each other.
Where are you from?
Alcohol.
I'm gonna insight check that.
Insight check. And
I do love it. I do love it when Dark Lee and Light D start to fight like this. It's my favorite.
What do I roll in response?
You may make a private deception or persuasion roll. You don't have to say which.
I'll add a guidance to it, you motherfucker.
Do your fucking best.
That was almost supportive, damn.
You know how to do a private roll?
Private GM roll?
Yes, private GM roll. Yeah. Okay.
Hope it was a nat 20, because I got one.
We know how that goes, Agna. You'll have to, at the very least, message Lee with the truth.
No, that's fine. She's not lying, but she's also given you like a very vague answer, right? Like where in Valkahol, right?
Yeah.
Don't know why on earth y'all went. Well, I guess I understand why y'all went north when the demons came.
Layla pipes up. Yeah, if you could leave, you would leave.
What's that supposed to mean?
Some of us could leave. She looks at Dart. And others of us couldn't leave. She looks at her, Adrian.
You think I wasn't sewing uniforms and leathers until the day the demons rolled up here?
I think you were. But then where were you?
Running from demons.
Yeah. Because you could.
If I may,
Hmm.
I mean, did either save us one way or the other? I mean, we all ended up in the same place.
You're right.
I think we all turn the same color once we're boiling in the pot. Oh, I don't want to wake up from this dream. I don't want to wake up from this dream.
Dart, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have inferred.
I wasn't a fighter. That's why they didn't conscript me. That's why they had me sewing uniforms right up until the demons knocked on our doors.
Held yourself pretty well today.
Hadrian laughs. That's right. He definitely turned two of those little fuckers into paste.
It's been 2 years since the demons came.
No.
And I managed to, or rather, how long has it been?
It's been about 2 years. Well, almost 3.
It's been almost 3 years. I managed to stay free for almost 2 of them.
Atronex and the other southern duchies fell about the same time in the Heart of Rage took place. So, which is Alsaurus of 1047. So we're well past that. It's been more than 3 years. So this kid would have been about 9ish when that happened. So, we're going to wrap up the role play here for the evening, and we'll pick up here next session. So, and call.
Need a more pure gaze to stare at her.
Oh, that sounds like a thing you're gonna have to work on. But I hope everybody had fun tonight. We'll work out the kinks with the tech and stuff more next time before we play, so we can have a smoother experience all around. Hope everybody had a wonderful premiere, and good night. All right, so.